Hi hair friends, I'm back. So it's been a good quality year that I took my locks out. Since the last we had spoke, I had said I wasn't going to make any more videos. And also, wait, no, I take that back. Since we last spoke, I had done a montage, the very last lock, and I took them all out. Well, surprise, surprise. I loved my locks so much that I actually went back to them. So as you can see, I am fairly well locked all throughout the back of my head and throughout the sides. And actually, to be honest, I had been completely locked, sister locked again, but I decided one day I wanted to wear a wig, so I took the front and the sides so that I could wear a full front wig, full lace wig. I just was going through a phase, I suppose. But the reality was is that I kept most of my locks underneath and just wore the wig cap and then put the wig on top of my locks. And the reality is that, ladies and gentlemen, my locks are so much better. It's so much more me. It's so much more simple for my lifestyle. I'm active. um, I wash my hair a lot, and um, I got injured last year in September. I fell down a flight of stairs. No one pushed me. I just can't walk, period, in the story, downstairs. So I fell down and I got a serious leg injury, and it's been almost 8 months, and I'm just now getting back to where I can actually be active again, as in working out. So I got 20 pounds to go. We'll see. Hair and 20 pounds, be a whole new me, and in a year. But in the meantime, so I went through the wig phase, took some out, and actually I'm here to demonstrate to you guys, if you guys haven't figured it out already and seen other really wonderful video blogs on how to do a braid lock, a nappy lock, or basically essentially the same thing as a sister lock. This video will be a great sort of kind of demonstration. So yes, I am back to locks. Why I went natural is still, it's still the same reason. It's really my hair. It grows fast. It's the best way to manage my lifestyle and my hair. So here we go. I'm going to take my glasses off, and as you can see, I've already kind of pulled my hair back, and I already sectioned out a section, so in an effort to make time go quicker, that's what I'm going to do. So here we go. And I'm not sure if you guys can see this, but I tried to shed enough light on the situation here, so I'm just going to do this one here on the side. Now, quick note, I make these little tools. Now, originally I had bought one from Nappy Locks, 15 bucks. Lost that sucker the very same day I got it. So, since I make jewelry and I figured out how to make them quick, easy, I make them and I sell them for 5 bucks a piece. Far better than 15 bucks to get lost in one day. So 5 bucks a piece. If you'd like them, feel free to hit me up. I make them in various sizes, all the way from micro, and this one's a mid-sized one that I use. And I'm doing micro locks with it. So feel free to hit me up, and I can get them to you for $5 a piece, and I can share my PayPal information, and you can hit me up. And a lot of my clients that I do around here, I make them for them, and they lose them just as quickly as I did when I got mine. And they're not too upset about it for 5 bucks. So for $15, you can get yourself three, and not feel so horrible about losing one or two. So let me know if you're interested in those as well. All you gotta do is just send me a message in my box, and be sure to like the video and share the video with your friends. So I'm going to show you, for me, I'm doing a micro, and so when I do the micro, I do the maximum amount of rotations. So you start with your hair sectioned off, and with the tool, you just basically feed the hair. I make like a little loop, bend the hair in half, make a loop, stick it through the end, and where the little end has the little bulb on the end, as you can see, that's the end that you use to pinch the hair and catch it. So pretend like you're threading a needle, and then just catch that hair in there and lock it on the end. So there you have the piece on the end and my hair in it. So the first thing I do to secure the end so that it doesn't just slide all the way through is I wrap it around 2 or 3 times, cutting through the middle sections of the hair, poking it in half, splitting it in half, wrapping it around a couple times, and just push that little thing through and pull it inside out like you're tying a knot. And I do that a couple of times until I feel like there's a good, secure little knot. And of course, the hair will slide off, and I usually have to do this like 2 or 3 times until until I got a nice little knot, and I just wrap it around, in and out, various different ways to make it like a knot, ultimately, in a way, at the bottom, and pull it through. Do it again. And you'll notice that your natural hair, if you're doing this with your natural hair, which all of my hair is no chemicals on it, other than I colored my hair, made it a nice light brown again. I feel like summertime is coming, time to go a little bit lighter. My hair was just so boringly, it used to be browner as I was younger, and now that I'm getting older, it's getting darker. So now that I've done that, you can see the end of the hair is kind of made like a little twiggy stick thing. Now, that's enough to get your locks started. So from there, then I work on that. I hold this little piece at the end as far as I can hold it while pinching that little end so that the little tool is locked in there. So I hold that there, and then you're basically splitting the hair that you're using. So I split it right there at the end and start doing my rotations. Now for me, I do it in the fashion of north, south, east, west, and then I cut all of those in half. And if you'd like further information on how to do it, there are some other really great videos out there that I have links on my page that are clear. She uses one of my YouTube friends, she uses a mannequin and she splits the hair beautifully to show you how exactly to do it. But for me, I do the maximum rotation, so it's actually winds up being like 8 rotations because I want that hair to be good and packed, nice and tight. So basically you're just passing the key through the middle of the hair, rotating around the shafts, like the section of hair that you have sectioned out. And so basically, this is how you start them ultimately. Now, as a hairstylist, and as a person who has maintained other people's, and had my own, obviously I know some secret tips and some things that you want to be on the lookout for. So what I will tell you is if you're doing this yourself and you've already been maintaining your hair, then be on the lookout for splits, or what I call pants, or a Y shape, because you don't want to give yourself a gap in the lock. You want it to be firmly packed all the way down to the end. I'm sorry, I have a cold. Allergies got me, so I sound a little congested, I know. But I feel better, thank goodness. So that's pretty much it. And just keep going around and around until it's packed all the way. And I kind of go clockwise because naturally my hair coils clockwise. So I just kind of work with what nature gave me. And because I am making them micro, my hair goes straight really easy when I'm working with it. So the interesting thing is that my hair will appear straight really easily, even though it's coily. So my hair kind of does like 3 different textures in one strand, and the ends are usually fuzzy straight, and the base is usually more coily. But as the weight of my hair pulls the curls, they get bigger. So as I get close to the bottom, always remember the very last direction that you go through is the way in which the hair goes. So if you are going up and your last pass is going up, that hair is going to stick straight up like that. And if you go forward, that hair is going to be leaning forward. So depending upon where it's at on your head, always kind of give yourself that direction. So here we have it, folks. That is the end result. So I'm just going to go ahead and work the rest of my hair. And the next, ew, that's so gross. We'll just edit that, won't we? So I'll see you all soon.